Okay, so I have this full sheet of tissue paper, and I'm not gonna make the flower this big. Actually, I could to show you how to make one, but I'm just gonna go like with the regular size. I don't like to measure stuff, which when you're making sculptures is not a good thing, but it's just a thing. I don't like to measure things or make straight lines. So I'm just gonna wing it, okay? And just to show you, but that's okay because it's gonna make the flower more organic, right? So I'm just gonna cut out a rectangle out of this tissue paper. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is 8 pieces of tissue paper stacked up. So you get 8 pieces of tissue paper, you stack them up, and you cut out a rectangle like this. And then what you do is you fold it like a fan or like an accordion, right? So it's like about, I'm gonna do about an inch and fold, and then you flip the paper, and then you do the same thing and you fold, and you flip the paper, and you fold, until you go all the way to the end. Now, so I folded it, and see how the end, there's just like this little bit of extra that's like kind of annoying. You can just fold that right in, and then it just becomes this little accordion. So if you open it up, it's kind of like a fan shape, but we want to keep it closed. And then what I do is I fold this in half, just so I know where halfway point is, like that. And you could take a pipe cleaner at this point, or a string. I think most people have strings laying around the house. In a pinch, I have been known to use dental floss for this. So I just have the regular string, and then so you just tie the center of this little fan / accordion, however you want to call it. And you just do a little double knot, not too tight. It's just so that it stays together. It doesn't have to be super tight. If you have a pipe cleaner, you can just roll it in the middle so it stays, because the metal will bend together. So there, I have like this little knot in the center. And then this is the part where you can get creative. I like to do just a very simple U shape at the top of this piece of paper. So you have the folded paper, and you have the 2 ends here. And so I just cut barely any off the top, but just make it into a U shape. And that's gonna make the petal shapes. So you see there? Can you see that? It's like very subtle. Some people like to do like triangles at the top to make like spiky flowers, which is cool. Whatever shape you want. Now it's the tedious part of this. If it rips, it's okay. It's a flower. It's just gonna look like a petal anyway. So you open it up like this. See, like a little fan. It's like 2 little fans on both sides now because you tied the center. And then one by one, you separate the paper. So I'm gonna pull it up towards me, and I do one side, and then I do the other side. And by doing that, it kind of locks the paper into place, so that string doesn't slip around. You know what I mean? And then, so once I do one on both sides, then I just focus on one side. I lick my fingers. You're gonna be at home, it's okay. Don't lick your fingers if you're somewhere public right now, please. Okay, so don't do that. Okay. And so I'm just slowly opening up each piece of paper towards the first ones that I kind of folded towards the center. I have made thousands of these, so I'm making it really fast. If it's your first time, it's going to take you a little bit. And then we have our little flower.